Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining me for posture in the morning, number 6. Today, we're going to be pretty general. We'll start with our back to the wall, heels, hips, and shoulders. Put your knuckles on your temples, elbows on the wall, and for 5 of your deepest breaths, press your elbows into the wall as you're exhaling. And relax as you inhale. This is a great time to notice which parts of your elbows and shoulders are and aren't hitting the wall. And now we're going to bring our elbows forward to touch and open them back up to the wall and press 5 more times. And then keep your hips real solid on the wall. Slide your elbows over to one side. And back to the center. And over to the other side. And we'll go 5 times each way. Keeping your hips extremely stable on the wall. Keeping both heels on the ground, not going too far. And then we're going to come onto our hands and knees. We're going to do one of Stuart McGill's favorites called Bird Dog. And you're just going to reach out and come back with your opposite hand and leg. Try to be real stable and still. Keep tension in your lower belly and try not to lift your foot higher than your hip. You can inhale as you reach and exhale as you relax. Let's do one more. Okay, and now we're going to do some regular old cats and cows. Try to initiate the movement with your hip and follow it up your spine to your chin. Now, when you're first waking up in the morning, the discs of your spine are full of water. They're very hydrated. So when you're flexing and extending, you want to do so gently in the morning because you're more at risk of causing an injury to them or just pressing all the fluid out and then not having as much cushion for that day. Stuart McGill says in his book, Low Back Disorders, that cat-cow is one of the absolute best exercises for your spine, and gentle flexion and extension can actually help position your discs and relieve disc bulges or herniations if done well. And then I'm going to have us sit our hips back, maybe 2/3 of the way, walk our hands out front, place our forehead down, keep some tension in our arms and our palms with all of our fingers touching the ground. And breathe into the space where your belly and your thighs are touching. It's important to be able to breathe with your diaphragm. And this
is an attività that will force your diaphragm to be involved in your breathing. Some people report feeling lightheaded when they do it, if they haven't practiced it a lot. And if you yourself are an easily agitated person, there's a fair chance that you breathe into your chest only. By breathing with your diaphragm, you can encourage a parasympathetic or relaxing response from your nervous system. When you don't breathe through your diaphragm, you can be very high-strung. And that's why we say go take so many deep breaths when you're feeling upset. Because your diaphragm and its actions can help you relax.
Well, let's do one more this morning. You get your pillow or your block and put it between your feet. And then I'm going to have you press on it and relax. With your toes and your ankles, trying to keep your hips under you and your butt tucked just a little bit, not sticking it out, but tucking it. If you're noticing you feel it mostly in your hamstrings, you can make your knees a little bit wider and press more with your big toes. But don't forget about your ankles. And that's probably good. Hey, thanks so much for taking care of your body today and managing your posture. Your body is going to appreciate it all day.